chopping the onions really fine. This is 85 grams of cheese, and it calls for 2 onions, but we've put in a little more because we like onions. Okay, so I've got a packet of mince. That's 500 grams. That's turkey mince. And then we just have to put our onions and our cheese in there with it. And then give it a mix. Oh, a little bit of salt and pepper. Pepper. As much as you like. And salt. I like a little extra salt because the turkeys can be a little dry sometimes. So now I like to be really careful. So just like when we made the turkey chili, mix it up really gently because I think that the turkey mince and chicken mince can get over mixed and then it becomes really dense. So all we want to do is just see the ingredients get through it. Kind of even. So that's good. And now I'm going to divide it into 2. I'm going to divide each of those in 2. So I end up with 4 burgers. There we go. And again, gently as I can, I'm going to form them so I don't over press them. We should get 4 out of this. Okay, so you could at this stage freeze a couple, but I would suggest you cook them all and then freeze them if you want to have it another time or put them in the fridge. So right now, before we cook them, we're going to cover them with some plastic and put them in the refrigerator for 15 minutes. Okay, we've got our sweet potatoes that have been all nicely peeled and cleaned up. So we're going to cut these into chips. You can kind of do what you want, make them long, short. I'm just going to keep cutting them down into wedges as far as I can. Not cutting my finger off. Oops. Put the chips in this roasting pan, and I've put some olive oil on top, 2 tablespoons, and some salt. I'm just going to mix it around, kind of get the oil all on the potatoes, and then I'll cook that for 30 minutes. In they go for 30 minutes. Okay, I've got just a little bit of oil. Remember, we're using non-stick pans, so don't use quite as much as they call for. These are my large non-stick pan. It's already preheated, so it's nice and warm. I'm going to put these in. We're cooking all of ours. Okay, now we need 10 minutes per side. So I'm going to make sure the stove temperature is turned down pretty reasonably low so we can get all the way to 10 minutes without burning them. So I'm just about medium low, just below medium. Okay, I'm about 5 minutes into cooking the first side. I've had to come and turn the heat down a bit because they were cooking a little fast. Still got 5 minutes to go, so I don't want them to go too fast. You can see they're cooking up the side really well. So about halfway through, maybe that one. And then I'm also going to turn the pan quite frequently while it's cooking, and that keeps the heat kind of evenly spread around the pan. So these have been cooking for 15 minutes. It's halfway, and I'm just going to give them a turn. Oops, I've broken a couple. Gently. Okay, they've been going 10 minutes. Time to give them a flip. Super. Okay, 10 more minutes. Now it's time to get our water going for the vegetables. We can cook those while this is going for its last second. Okay, all served up. We've put some cucumber on top of the bun on the bottom, and then the burger on top. Our sweet potato chips and some greens. Looks lovely.